In the heart of a desolate village, surrounded by windswept moors, stood an old Victorian house long abandoned. The night was pitch black, with only the pale glow of the moon illuminating the cobwebbed windows. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of mildew and the eerie silence broken occasionally by the distant howl of the wind. Henry, a historian obsessed with the supernatural, had come to the house driven by tales of ghostly apparitions haunting its halls. His goal was to unravel the mystery and perhaps authenticate the lore that had plagued this village for generations. Clutching his flashlight, he stepped cautiously into the dimly lit hallway. The wooden floors creaked under his weight. His attention was caught by a grand mirror framed in tarnished gold, mounted on the far end of the hallway. Henry had heard stories of this very mirror, reputedly cursed and responsible for the vanishing of several villagers over the decades. They spoke of its ability to trap souls. As Henry approached, his breath caught in his throat. The reflection was identical to the room, but seemed imbued with a spectral haze. Curiosity overwhelmed caution as he reached out, his fingers grazing the cold glass surface. Suddenly, a fleeting movement behind his reflection caught his attention, a ghostly figure drifting closer. Dressed in tattered, old-fashioned attire, its features were blurred, eyes hollow, staring into Henry's own. A chill ran down his spine as the figure raised a hand, motioning him to come closer. He tried to pull away, but his hand was transfixed, seemingly glued to the mirror. Panic rose within him, and he struggled to break free. Time appeared to distort. The room behind him began to blur, just as a soft, echoing whisper filled his ears. "Help us," it murmured, the words stretching into the crevices of his mind. The mirror shook violently, a chorus of ghostly wails swelling as faces emerged, pressing against the glass with silent pleas. Henry realized these were souls trapped within, bound by some dark magic. A desperate sense of empathy rushed through him, compelling him to act, possibly freeing them from their eternal prison. Mustering all his resolve, he made a bold stroke and shouted into the void, pledging his intent to release them. Abruptly, the specters vanished. The reflection flickered back to normality, leaving Henry sprawled unceremoniously on the floor. The grip was gone, but the memory of their eyes lingered. Though shaken to his core, Henry understood his task: decipher the lost